Hello, everyone, and welcome back or welcome to Vessel of Light. I am Nana Hasia, and if you are new here, this channel is all about healing, stepping into our God given identity, and becoming our highest selves. And this video is titled Warlock Men Want to Be You. So, once again, all the content that I make is content that I have been through, is stuff that I've been through. And if it resonates with you, that's great. If it doesn't, that's okay. So let's get right into it. So I am making this video because I know that there are so many of you out there, especially younger women who have such bright futures. A lot of you here are going to leave your mark on the world. You're here to transform not only yourself but others, right? And when you have been anointed by the Most High to do this, please be aware that the enemy will use every trick in the book to try to derail you. When you are younger and you are a spiritually gifted woman, and you may not know it or you may know it, understand that the Most High will protect you very, very fervorously, right? He will make sure that He's taking you out of situations that have the power to completely derail your life. And sometimes the Most High, sometimes the enemy will make it seem like, that you have very little freedom. He'll make it seem like the Most High is infringing on your rights to enjoy your life and to live life. And this is because, when you are younger, you're a lot more hot headed, you're a lot more emotionally unstable, and you kind of just want to do what everyone around you is doing. But when you are a spiritual gifted woman and you have been blessed and favored by the Most High, this is how you were born. Understand that He cannot let you just live any regular life, that your life and your purpose comes encoded with terms and conditions that you must adhere to. This doesn't mean that you can't live a life of fun, freedom, and enjoyment, but it means that you have to honor your nature. It means that you have to honor the way that the Most High has made you so that you don't get yourself into situations that cripple you and derail you off your life purpose, because that's what the enemy is trying to do. He's trying to get you into a position that, so he's trying to get you into a position where healing and recovery becomes near impossible for you. And relationships and men are one of the ways that he uses. So warlock men are men that are usually have a narcissistic spirit. These are men who usually have entities attached to them, or they have completely forsaken any kind of moral compass that can exist, and instead they choose to inflict harm, pain, oppression on others. Now the thing about warlock men is that they can actually see your light, they can see how favored and blessed you are by the Most High, and they want to encroach on it. They want to sabotage you, and they want to become you. Oftentimes when they realize that they cannot become you, then they resort to oppressing you, making sure that even you cannot become you. They want to make sure that even you cannot actualize the things that the Most High has told you to actualize. And this usually happens to a lot of spiritually gifted women, a lot of mystics, a lot of healers, because we possess an energy that is not only just very soothing, but it's healing, and we possess a light, and we genuinely live a life of favor from the Most High. So a lot of men who are, devoid of this or believe they're devoid of this, just end up trying to sabotage women who have what they want, right? So warlock men don't have to be men that just come after you in romantic relationships, but they can also be your male friends or your male colleagues, co-workers. And the reason why that these men want to become you is because they think that the light that you possess, they think that the favor that you have is manufactured so they can have it, right? It's kind of like they kind of think the favor that you have on your life is a physical object that they can rob you of. It's not. A lot of the copycats that we have in our lives, whether in friendships or whatever, think that they can become you by emulating you. They think that if they copy how you dress, they copy how you speak, the way you do things, or the books you read, that they can somehow be you. This is a very obsessive and rational way of thinking. And this is something that I have seen a lot. I remember there was a warlock who, it was very funny because this was someone who had no business being in my business, okay? And I remember he wanted to know so much about me that it felt like every conversation we had was an interview. And if you spot this sign, this is, a key sign that they are trying to figure out a lot of information about you. They're trying to figure out what you react to, how you react to things, what is it that you're doing that makes you the way that you are, right? Are you reading a certain book? I remember there was this, someone who was like, he just wanted to know everything that I was doing, like what hobbies I had, what books I was reading, because they think that your light has been created by you. They think that your aura, that your grace and the favor that's on you is somehow manufactured, and that they can take it by copying the things that you do. And these men are very obsessive, and these men will oftentimes use spiritual methods as well as, you know, kind of manipulative mind games to try to figure you out. So I have had people stalk me spiritually and physically just to figure out who I was, right? Just and also just to find out answers about my life, because when some of these men realize that you're actually a private individual, then they want to resort to nefarious means to try and get answers, right? And this is a very, very evil thing to do. Like going out of your way to find out more about someone when they clearly don't want you knowing some information about them. But this is how they operate, because it's complete wickedness. There is no moral compass, and it's completely evil. And the reason why I find this so funny is because they think that, when we say that we're spiritually gifted, they think that it's just like, woo woo stuff, or, like a lot of this westernized forms of things. They don't know that it's from the roots. They don't know that this is stuff that we were born with, and that things that we're like connected to from the Most High, and that the Most High will show you everything that you need to know. So the reason why I'm making this video is because um I am calling you out for you to heal, or to continue your healing journey, so that you can continue to not only protect yourself from these kind of men, but to ensure that if they do come around you, they know that they can't get too close. And the reason why I say this is because when you are not healed, or when you are resisting healing, what you're doing is that you're making yourself more susceptible to the mind games, the foolery, the tricks of these men, right? You're making yourself too available for these men to come in and play with your mind and play with the spirit. So healing is very, very important. And if you're a younger woman, please know that the lives most people are living, especially when it comes to romantic relationships, when it comes to sexuality, or rather actually sexual encounters, you are not meant to be engaging in these things in the way that most people are. Because you have been marked, you have been made distinct from most people. Like I said, when you are a truly spiritually gifted woman, your life comes with terms and conditions that you have to obey. Your life comes with your life comes with terms and conditions and rules that you have to obey, just to ensure that you are safe, to ensure that you're able to thrive, and to ensure that the protective entities that the Most High has endowed you with are able to do the job. So you will find that sometimes when you're entertaining certain people, they will just ghost you, or that something will happen, and then all of your plans fall apart. This is the Most High protecting you. Please do not be that person who is like, oh my God, like I just want my way so much. Like a lot of this stems from heedlessness. A lot of this stems from you not seeing the bigger picture. And oftentimes, the reason why the Most High protects you from all of these things and ensures that you don't fall into these traps is because He knows that what you're doing is out of ignorance. He knows that what you are doing is out of it's out of you not being aligned with His vision for you. But there will come a time believe me, there will come a time in your life where the Most High will reveal why things happened the way that they did. He will reveal why he protected you so much, why he was watching you like, a mother watching their newborn child, is because you are not meant to experience certain things. It's because your light and the favor on your life is so precious that you are just not meant to get entangled and roped up with certain people and certain men. This is why the healing becomes paramount, because when you're really young, or you're just not very healed, you approach things in a very unlearned and juvenile way. This includes romantic relationships. I don't care how many of your friends are engaging in situationships, in back and forth texting with men and whatnot. You are simply above that. And you have to realize that you're above that, and the Most High doesn't want that for you at all. And this is no shade to anyone who engages in these things, but understand that there are things that you are just not meant to experience. And I'm talking about these traumas here, the Most High doesn't want you engaging in certain activities that will lead to a lot of traumas, because a lot of people do not have good intentions for you when you're a blessed and gifted woman. Most people want to weasel themselves into your life to try and rob you of your light. Most people would want to find you in a very compromising position so that they can so that they can take advantage of you. Okay, and this is what the Most High wants you to know. This is why the protection on your life is so important. So this comes back to my original point is, like I said, so many of you out there have bright futures. So many of you have, you know, missions to accomplish here that are beyond your wildest imagination. So playing a dangerous game and playing it very small by engaging with Warlock Men is one of the fastest way to throw you off balance. Okay, so I know that some of you may have felt like you've never had the chance to live a normal life. Some of you have felt like you know that you just wanted to be a normal teenager, you just wanted to be a normal person. That's how I felt when I was younger. And I just wanted to do the things that my friends were doing at the time. But the Most High protected me so much from myself, from my vices, and from my own ignorance. And this is because there is a much larger picture that you are not yet aware of. But you can always speak to the Most High and ask Him to reveal your blind spots to ask Him about who you really are. Okay, you are meant to experience joy, love, and favor. And yes, people may have projected onto you. People may have made you doubt your worth. People may have made you doubt who you are. People may have made you doubt your beauty. And these things and these traumas can really kind of almost mold you into an entire different person that sets their life off rail. But you are not too far gone. The Most High has plans for you. You just have to allow Him to work in your life. And you do have to exercise patience, trust, and you keep on taking the signs that He's given you, right? So understand that a lot of these men, that come into your life will want to be you, they'll want to rob you of your light, they will want to sabotage you in certain ways because they see how gifted you truly are. A lot of these men will be intimidated by you. Even if you don't see yourself as an intimidating person, don't ever undermine, your level of influence, in a sense that you might be someone who's always trying to improve, someone who's always trying to become better, even when you are at rock bottom, right? And this is something that can trigger people because a lot of people don't even think about becoming better because they have been using nefarious means to progress in life. And because they haven't been called out yet, they think that it's okay to keep on living their lives manipulating, stealing, and bullying, right? But you want to take a different route. You want to maybe repent and change from your old ways. And this intimidates a lot of people. So don't ever underestimate the kind of influence that you have on people, and don't ever underestimate how bright your light really is. So, this is some sisterly advice. I was going to say big sister, but, there's probably some of you who are older than me out here. So So, like I was saying, allow the Most High to work in you and allow Him to heal you so that you no longer find these things interesting, these men entertaining. And like I said, your life is going to look different from most people around you, from most women around you. You're not going to be that person that's always, like in situationships, speaking to guys, doing XYZ, okay, because the Most High doesn't want you to experience certain things. Not every man, not every man wants not every man deserves to be in your presence. This is what the Most High is telling you at the moment, and you just have to grow into it and realize it. So, if this video has resonated with you in any way, shape, or form, feel free to like, subscribe, and leave a good comment down in the comment section. If you would like to work with me to heal in any kind of way, to clear your energy, then feel free to book a session with me. My website link will be in the comments and in the description box, and I will see you in the next video.